Rumors are swirling about the 49ers' strategy as they approach the draft, and it could lead to a pivotal moment for the franchise. With a critical focus on strengthening the offensive line, the team has a golden opportunity to snag a future star. Will they take the leap, or will history repeat itself? As passionate fans, we owe it to ourselves to stay informed and engaged as this story develops. Make sure to subscribe and like this video for all the latest updates on the 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for a pivotal moment in this year's NFL Draft, holding the 11th overall pick, and the buzz around Will Campbell, the standout left tackle from LSU, is palpable. Could he be the franchise-changing talent we desperately need? It's a tantalizing prospect, especially considering the 49ers' need for a top-tier offensive tackle. With Brock Purdy reportedly in talks for a significant extension and the urgency to bolster our offensive line for both him and Christian McCaffrey, the stakes couldn't be higher. Now let's take a moment to reflect on past draft decisions. Remember 2021? We traded up for Trey Lance, and looking back, it's hard not to question that choice. We could have snagged elite players like Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, Patrick Surtain II, or Micah Parsons, all of whom have proven to be game changers. This year, the chance to draft another future All-Pro is within reach. And while analysts at Pro Football Focus point to Campbell as the dream pick, I can't help but feel a mix of hope and skepticism. The 49ers coaching staff, led by Kyle Shanahan and Chris Forster, has made it clear in the past that they prioritize playmakers over linemen. They've opted for players who can score touchdowns instead of focusing solely on protecting our quarterback. This mindset raises a critical question. Will they see the glaring need for a tackle as I do? Colton McKivitz is currently our right tackle, and while he's serviceable, he doesn't scream long-term solution. We've made mistakes before, like with Mike McGlinchey, who was a top 10 pick but ultimately didn't earn a second contract. It's a painful memory for us fans. Considering the 49ers' recent success in finding talent like Dominic Pooney in the 3rd round, I wouldn't be shocked if they delay addressing the offensive line until later in the draft. But here's where it gets tricky. The immediate need is glaring, and passing on a prospect like Campbell could haunt us if he turns into a franchise cornerstone elsewhere. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. The draft is always a gamble, and while I trust the front office, the weight of their choices will echo for years. So, what do you think, faithful 49ers fans? Are we on the right path by potentially targeting Campbell, or should we be looking elsewhere? I want to hear your opinions down below. Share your thoughts on whether we should prioritize the offensive line or pursue more explosive playmakers. Your voice matters, and together we can dissect these crucial decisions as we move forward. When the San Francisco 49ers drafted Talanoa Hufanga in the 5th round of the 2021 NFL Draft, it was a move that sparked excitement. The hopes were that he'd bring depth to our secondary, but what he delivered in his 2nd season was beyond anyone's expectations. Making the Pro Bowl and being named first-team All-Pro, Hufanga quickly became a fan favorite. However, as we know all too well, injuries have since plagued him, limiting his appearances to just 17 games in the last 2 seasons. Now, as Hufanga heads into free agency, his rookie deal is up, and the question looms large. Will the 49ers keep him, or will they let him walk due to his injury history? The buzz around the league suggests a potential prove-it deal could be on the table. Bleacher Report has indicated that the team might consider extending him for just 1 more year, allowing him to demonstrate he can stay healthy and contribute at that elite level we all saw in 2022, when he logged 97 tackles, 5 for loss, 9 pass breakups, 4 interceptions, and 2 sacks. But let's be real. Do we want to risk losing a player who, when fully fit, is a game changer? The 49ers front office knows exactly what Hufanga can do. He's proven he can play at a Pro Bowl and All-Pro level, and the thought of watching him shine in a different uniform is hard to swallow. Still, the concern about his recent injury history cannot be ignored. It's a double-edged sword. It's clear that teams might hesitate to offer him a long-term contract, which could very well increase the chance of him re-signing with us on a prove-it deal. Honestly, I'm torn here. On one hand, I want to see Hufanga back in red and gold, making plays for our defense. On the other hand, can we afford to gamble on a player with such a troubled injury record? This decision could significantly shape our future, and as fans, We have to wonder how it will impact our chances of contending in the upcoming seasons. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe bringing Hufanga back on a prove-it deal is the right move, or should the 49ers look elsewhere? This is crucial for our defensive strategy, and every voice matters. As we await official updates from the team, make sure you're keeping an eye on this developing situation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest news about our beloved San Francisco 49ers. And remember to activate that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Let's keep the conversation going, and as always, stay passionate, Niners fans.